Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're turning the spotlight on one of the earliest and most iconic coins in the U.S. State Quarters program, the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter. Now, at first glance, this coin may seem like just another piece of spare change, but don't be fooled. Some of these quarters are hiding rare secrets, minting mistakes, and historical brilliance that can turn a 25-cent coin into a small fortune. So grab your coin jars, pull out your magnifying glass, and let's explore why this Connecticut quarter is capturing the attention of collectors everywhere. The Connecticut State Quarter was released in 1999 as part of the launch year of the 50 State Quarters program, which remains one of the most successful coin initiatives in United States mint history. What makes the Connecticut quarter especially memorable is its elegant design, a beautifully detailed image of the charter oak, the legendary tree that stood in Hartford and became a symbol of American independence and resistance. According to history, Connecticut's royal charter was hidden in the hollow of this mighty oak to protect it from being seized by the British in the 1600s. That powerful moment lives on in this quarter, reminding us all of the value of courage and freedom. This stunning design quickly became a favorite among collectors, not just for its artistry, but also for its representation of the deep historical roots that helped shape America. But beyond the beauty and story behind the design lies another fascinating fact. Some of these Connecticut quarters were struck with rare minting errors, and those errors can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary payday. These error coins are incredibly scarce, but when found in high-grade condition, they become the crown jewel of any coin collection. One of the most exciting and valuable errors found on the 1999 Connecticut quarter is the double die error. This type of error happens when the die that stamps the coin hits the blank planchet more than once but slightly misaligned, causing the design elements to appear doubled. On this coin, you'll want to look closely at the words Connecticut, the charter oak, or even the fine branches of the oak tree. If you see shadowing, duplication, or blur-like doubling, that could be a double die, and that means serious value. Another rare variation that collectors are always hunting for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin isn't perfectly aligned during the minting process, causing the design to be shifted or cut off at the edge. The best off-center strikes leave the date and part of the design visible, making them both rare and attractive to buyers. These coins are often considered unique pieces, because each one has its own distinct appearance, almost like having a custom version of the Connecticut quarter in your hands. Other valuable errors include clipped planchet coins, where a section of the coin's edge is missing due to a mistake during the blank cutting process. You can spot this by a clean, curved cut along the rim of the coin. Then there are cut errors, which appear as raised blobs of metal where part of the die broke off, usually near the rim or lettering. There are also struck-through errors, where a foreign object like grease, string, or metal shavings gets between the die and the blank during minting, leaving a strange and irregular mark on the coin's surface. Each of these errors adds to the rarity and value of the coin, especially when found in combination or alongside a flawless finish. If you believe you may have a valuable 1999 Connecticut quarter, take a close look with a jeweler's loupe or magnifying glass. Examine every detail, the lettering, the edges, the design, and look for anything unusual, misaligned, or out of the ordinary. Coins that exhibit these traits and remain in uncirculated condition are especially desirable, and getting them graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC can dramatically boost their value. These services certify the authenticity and quality of your coin, giving buyers confidence and helping you get top dollar if you ever choose to sell. Collectors love the Connecticut quarter not only because it's one of the first state quarters released, but also because it represents a defining symbol of early American resistance. As a coin that carries both historical and numismatic significance, it's no wonder that error versions of this quarter are in very high demand. Auctions and collector communities have been actively seeking these coins, and when one with the right error appears in pristine condition, it often sparks competitive bidding from serious buyers. Over the years, the value of these rare Connecticut quarters has continued to climb, especially as more collectors realize how limited the error variations truly are. Some recent sales have reached stunning prices, as these quarters prove again and again that age isn't the only factor when it comes to coin value. Rarity, error, and condition are what really set a coin apart. So don't underestimate your loose change. One of these little silver beauties could be worth far more than you ever imagined. And now, here's the jaw-dropping moment you've been waiting for: a verified 1999 Connecticut state quarter, featuring a highly visible minting error and preserved in flawless, uncirculated condition, has sold for an astonishing $98,000 in the collector's market. Yes, you heard that right, $98,000 for a single quarter that might still be hiding in someone's old coin jar or forgotten roll from the bank. So don't wait another second, start looking through your collection today. The next time you hold a Connecticut quarter in your hand, take a second look, because you just might be holding a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. And if you think you found something rare, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below, share your discovery, or ask us a question about your coins. We love connecting with our fellow collectors and helping you unlock the stories and value behind your finds. Second rare coin, we're diving deep into the story of a remarkable and often overlooked coin, the 2013 Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial Quarter. This coin might just be one of the biggest surprises in modern U.S. coinage, and some rare examples have already proven to be worth thousands, yes, thousands of dollars. So listen closely, coin lovers, because this is one video you'll want to watch all the way to the end. The Perry's Victory Quarter was released in 2013 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. This stunning coin commemorates the Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial located in Ohio, a monument that honors those who fought in the Battle of Lake Erie during the War of 1812 and celebrates the lasting peace between Britain, Canada, and the United States. The coin's design is bold and memorable. It features a heroic image of Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry standing tall with the towering memorial in the background. This combination of powerful imagery and deep historical significance makes it an instant standout for both collectors and American history enthusiasts. But what really sets this coin apart is more than just its design. It's the incredibly rare minting errors that have been discovered on certain versions of the 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter that make it a true modern treasure. That's right, some of these coins contain mistakes that slipped past the U.S. Mint's quality control, and those errors have turned what was once just a piece of pocket change into a valuable collectible that's now in high demand in the coin collecting world. One of the most prized errors found on the Perry's Victory Quarter is the double die error. This can appear on the coin's reverse or obverse, where parts of the design, like the lettering, date, or even the image of Commodore Perry himself, show signs of duplication. You'll need a magnifying glass or loupe to really examine your coin, but if you see signs of overlapping or shadowed letters, you may be looking at a double die error, and that is a major deal for collectors. Another highly sought-after mistake is the off-center strike, where the design appears shifted toward one side, leaving part of the coin blank or misaligned. A dramatically off-center coin that still shows the date and main elements of the design can be extremely rare and valuable. These coins are basically one of a kind, since no two off-center strikes are exactly alike, and their uniqueness only increases their appeal to serious collectors. You should also be on the lookout for cut errors, which happen when part of the minting die breaks off and leaves a raised blob on the coin. These typically show up near the edge and look like an extra piece of metal covering part of the design or lettering. There are also die cracks and struck-through errors, where something gets caught between the die and the blank coin during the minting process, creating unusual marks or indents. These flaws might look strange, but in the world of numismatics, they're pure gold. Collectors go crazy for these rare and fascinating mistakes. To find out if you've got one of these rare Perry's Victory Quarters, give your coin a close inspection under good lighting. Focus on the edges, the details of the memorial, the figure of Perry, and the inscriptions. Compare them to official images from the U.S. Mint. Any unusual differences could mean you have a rare variety. And if your coin is in brilliant uncirculated or mint state condition, that makes it even more special. Getting your coin graded and authenticated by a professional service like PCGS or NGC can help you fully realize its value, and it gives you the documentation collectors need when making a serious offer. Collectors love this coin not only because of its historical significance but also because of its limited mintage and the special errors that make each rare piece truly unique. The Perry's Victory Quarter is fast becoming a modern favorite, and as more people learn about the rare versions, demand is only going up. Whether you're a longtime collector or just getting started, this coin is one you definitely want to keep your eye on. It's a reminder that even modern coins can hold incredible value when error meets rarity and history. In recent months, rare error versions of the 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter have begun to show up in high-profile coin auctions and private sales, fetching jaw-dropping prices. Collectors from across the country are scouring their collections and coin rolls in hopes of finding one of these valuable pieces. And let's be clear, if you happen to come across a Perry's Victory Quarter with a recognized minting error in pristine condition, you're not just holding a piece of metal, you're holding a piece of profit and history combined. So here comes the moment you've all been waiting for. Are you ready? A 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter, featuring a rare, certified mint error and preserved in excellent condition, has been sold at auction for a staggering $45,000. That's right, $45,000 for a quarter that may be sitting unnoticed in a collection, a drawer, or a roll of coins just waiting to be found, so don't let this opportunity pass you by. Check your change, revisit your quarter rolls, and inspect your coin collection, because the Perry's Victory Quarter is more than just a beautiful coin, it could be your ticket to an extraordinary discovery. And if you believe you found one with an error, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories, help you identify your finds, and maybe even feature your coin in a future video. Third expensive coin, we're setting our sights on a coin that captures the rugged beauty and rich cultural legacy of the American Southwest, the 2008 Arizona State Quarter. This isn't just any state quarter. For collectors who know what to look for, this coin holds the potential to be one of the most exciting and valuable pieces in modern U.S. coinage. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just someone who enjoys finding surprises in your spare change, this is a coin you'll want to pay close attention to. Released in 2008 as part of the final year of the 50 State Quarters program, the Arizona State Quarter was the 48th coin in the series, representing the Grand Canyon State with a design that is both powerful and visually stunning. The reverse side features the iconic Grand Canyon, one of the most breathtaking natural wonders in the world, alongside a saguaro cactus, a symbol unique to Arizona's desert landscape. Just above the images is a ribbon with the state's nickname, Grand Canyon State. It's a coin that reflects the vast, majestic landscapes of Arizona and the rich history etched into its red rock walls. Now let's get to the heart of why this coin is turning heads in the collector's market. While millions of Arizona quarters were struck in 2008, only a very small number contain rare minting errors that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. These errors are not only scarce but also fascinating to examine. Each one tells a story about the coin's journey through the minting process, and collectors are always on the hunt for these exciting variations. One of the most well-known and sought-after errors on the 2008 Arizona Quarter is the extra cactus leaf error. This error appears just to the left of the saguaro cactus. You'll notice an extra leaf or spur that shouldn't be there. At first glance, it may seem like part of the natural design, but trained eyes know this was a die error, likely caused by die deterioration or doubling. It's subtle, but once you see it, you'll never miss it again. This error adds serious value because it's both rare and visually interesting, and most importantly, it's unique to this specific coin design. Another rare variation collectors look for is the double die error, which causes parts of the design to appear duplicated, usually in the lettering or on the ribbon that stretches across the top of the coin. If you notice blurry or shadowed letters in Arizona, Grand Canyon State, or the date 2008, you could be looking at a double die error, and that's big news for any collector. These errors are difficult to spot without a magnifying glass or loupe, but once confirmed, they can transform your quarter from common to highly collectible. You may also come across an off-center strike, which occurs when the coin blank isn't properly aligned during the striking process. The result? A coin that has part of the design shifted or missing altogether. As long as the date and major design elements are visible, these coins are highly sought after and can sell for impressive amounts. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the more valuable the coin becomes, especially if it still maintains sharp detail. Some Arizona quarters have also surfaced with die cracks, cut errors, and struck through debris, all of which add another layer of rarity. A die crack will appear as a thin raised line on the coin's surface, often running through the Grand Canyon or lettering. A cut error creates a blob-like shape along the edge where part of the die has broken off. And a struck-through error, caused by a foreign object between the die and the coin blank, results in unusual textures or markings that collectors absolutely love. Now if you think you've spotted one of these rare errors, don't just toss it back into your coin jar, take a closer look. Compare your coin to official mint images, inspect every detail under magnification, and if you're convinced you found something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations will certify the error, assign it a grade based on condition, and help you unlock its full market potential. A professionally graded coin always sells for more, and in some cases, much, much more. What makes the Arizona quarter even more exciting for collectors is that it was released near the end of the state quarters program, when minting techniques were pushed to the limit to meet deadlines and demand. That's part of the reason why error coins from this period are more common, but the ones that stand out in near mint or uncirculated condition? Those are the true treasures. Add in the beauty of the Grand Canyon design, and this coin quickly becomes a must-have for any serious collector. In recent years, rare error versions of the 2008 Arizona quarter have appeared in online auctions and private sales with remarkable price tags. Collectors are constantly searching coin rolls, estate collections, and even circulation to find these gems, and demand continues to grow as awareness spreads across the coin community. The thrill of finding a rare quarter in your change is real, and this particular coin has already proven that it can deliver big surprises. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, confirmed by recent auctions and private sales, a 2008 Arizona state quarter, featuring the rare extra cactus leaf error in pristine, professionally graded condition, has sold for an astonishing $50,000. That's right, $50,000 for a single quarter that may be sitting quietly in someone's collection or coin jar right now, so don't overlook this gem. Take a moment to check your change, revisit your old coin rolls, and inspect those Arizona quarters closely. You never know what you might have. If you think you found something special, let us know in the comments. Share your stories, ask your questions, and join our amazing community of coin enthusiasts who are just as passionate as you are about discovering the hidden value in everyday money. Especially, we're setting our sights on a truly iconic piece of American coinage, the 2000 Massachusetts state quarter. If you've ever held one of these in your hand and thought it was just another part of your pocket change, think again. Some of these quarters are hiding astonishing secrets, rare minting errors and design variations that could be worth a small fortune to the right collector. So buckle up, because this isn't just a history lesson, it's a treasure hunt waiting to happen. The Massachusetts quarter was released in the year 2000 as part of the U.S. Mint's groundbreaking 50 state quarters program. It was the sixth state quarter issued, and it proudly celebrates the spirit of the Commonwealth with a bold and unforgettable design. The reverse side features a figure of a Revolutionary Minuteman standing over an outline of the state itself, with the words, "The Bay State," curved along the edge. This image pays tribute to the state's rich Revolutionary War history and its central role in the birth of the United States. This combination of patriotic symbolism and clean design makes it one of the standout coins of the entire series, but this isn't just about design and history, it's about rarity and value. While millions of these coins were minted, only a tiny fraction of them contain minting errors or anomalies that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. These rare variants don't just add character to the coin, they add real monetary value. Collectors around the world are constantly searching for these elusive versions, and when one shows up in excellent condition with the right error, it can command a seriously impressive price. One of the most talked about errors on the 2000 Massachusetts quarter is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck more than once by the die in slightly misaligned positions, creating a noticeable doubling in parts of the design. This can usually be spotted in the text. Look closely at the words, Massachusetts, the Bay State, or the date, 2000. If you see shadows, duplicate lines, or unusual blurring in the letters or numbers, you may be looking at a valuable double die error. These coins are incredibly rare and always in demand, Another variation that collectors prize is the off-center strike, where the design is not perfectly aligned with the center of the coin. This error happens during the minting process when the blank planchet is improperly positioned. Depending on how far off-center the strike is, and whether key details like the date are still visible, these coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The more dramatic and well-preserved the error, the more value it adds to the coin. Then there's the struck-through error, which happens when debris or foreign material gets between the die and the coin during minting. This can leave strange and unique markings on the surface of the coin, giving it a one-of-a-kind appearance. Some Massachusetts quarters have been found with cloth-like textures, lines, or even partial impressions from unknown objects, all of which make the coin incredibly desirable to collectors who love the rare and unusual. In addition to these well-known errors, there are also examples of die cracks, rim cuts, and clipped planchets, each one adding a layer of rarity and uniqueness. A die crack will appear as a raised line on the coin, often stretching through the state outline or the Minuteman's figure. A rim cut will look like a chunk of extra metal along the edge, and a clipped planchet will have a small curved portion missing from the coin, which happened when the blank was improperly cut. These errors are eye-catching, easily identifiable, and extremely collectible. Now, if you think you've spotted one of these errors on your Massachusetts quarter, don't just toss it back in your change. Take a closer look under a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Compare your coin to official mint examples online. If something looks off, whether it's extra metal, misaligned text, or shadowed lettering, it might be worth having your coin professionally graded. Services like PCGS and NGC can officially certify the error, assign it a grade, and help you sell it for its full potential value on the collector's market. Collectors across the country are on the hunt for these Massachusetts quarter errors. This isn't just another quarter, this is a piece of American history with the potential to be a financial windfall. The combination of early release, patriotic symbolism, and known error varieties make this coin a true standout in the world of modern numismatics. And with demand rising steadily year after year, the value of these coins, especially in top condition, continues to grow. Auction results have shown time and again that rare Massachusetts quarters in uncirculated condition or with verified minting errors can sell for astonishing prices. Coin forums, collector groups, and rare coin marketplaces are filled with people actively searching for these pieces, and those lucky enough to own one are often amazed at how much interest there is in a simple coin they once overlooked. It's a thrilling reminder that even modern coins can hold incredible secrets, and incredible value, and now, the moment you've been waiting for, confirmed by recent auctions and authenticated by top grading services, a rare 2000 Massachusetts state quarter featuring a significant mint error and graded in pristine condition has sold for a jaw-dropping $60,000. That's right, $60,000 for a single quarter that many people might pass over without a second glance, so don't miss your chance. Start checking your coins, revisit those old rolls, and dig through your collections, because your 2000 Massachusetts quarter might be much more than just 25 cents. If you think you found one with a rare error or unique variation, let us know in the comments below. Share your discoveries, ask questions, and join the conversation. We love hearing from fellow collectors and helping you uncover the hidden treasures in your hands. Last unique coin, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history that might be sitting right in your pocket or coin jar, the New Hampshire state quarter from the year 2000. This coin is not just a simple quarter, it's a remarkable collectible that holds a special place in the hearts of numismatists worldwide. So if you're a coin lover or just curious about rare coins, listen up carefully because this video could change the way you look at your spare change forever. The New Hampshire quarter was the 9th coin released in the United States Mint's iconic 50-state quarters program, and it instantly caught the attention of collectors for its powerful symbolism and striking design. On the reverse side, the coin features the famous Old Man of the Mountain, a natural rock formation that stood as a symbol of strength and endurance for the state until its collapse in 2003, along with a pine tree and flowing waters, symbolizing New Hampshire's rugged natural beauty. This imagery resonates deeply with those who cherish American history and nature, making it one of the more visually captivating state quarters. Now, beyond its stunning design and cultural significance, the 2000 New Hampshire quarter has earned a reputation in the collector community for its remarkable rarity and minting errors. What sets certain New Hampshire quarters apart is not just their condition, but the unique mistakes made during their production that make them incredibly valuable and highly sought after. These errors aren't just minor quirks, they can transform an ordinary quarter into a priceless collector's gem. One of the most notable errors to look for is the double die variety. This happens when the coin's design is stamped twice, slightly misaligned, causing a clear doubling effect in areas such as the state name, the year, or parts of the Old Man of the Mountain figure. This doubling is not only visually striking but also extremely rare, making these coins a hot commodity for collectors who appreciate the uniqueness and rarity of minting mistakes. Another fascinating error that makes the New Hampshire quarter so valuable is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin blank is not perfectly aligned under the die during minting, resulting in a partial design print that is visibly shifted from the coin center. Depending on the degree of misalignment, some off-center strikes can show impressive portions of the design missing or skewed, which makes them extraordinarily rare and highly prized in the numismatic market. The more dramatic the misstrike, the higher the value collectors are willing to pay. In addition to these errors, there are also examples of die cracks and rim imperfections that elevate the value of this quarter. A die crack appears as a raised, irregular line on the coin's surface, sometimes running through the state outline or the design's natural elements. These cracks occur when the minting die begins to wear down or develop faults, and collectors love them for the individuality they add to each coin. Rim imperfections or cuds happen when part of the die breaks off, leaving raised bumps or missing sections on the edge of the coin, further adding to its uniqueness. Collectors seeking these special New Hampshire quarters are also drawn by the coin's condition. Those that are uncirculated or graded highly by professional services such as PCGS or NGC can command prices exponentially higher than their face value. Preservation is everything in numismatics, and the crispness of the design, along with minimal wear and perfect luster, can turn a common quarter into a spectacular find. If you think you might own one of these rare varieties, it's crucial to examine your coin carefully under magnification. Look for any signs of doubling, misalignment, or unusual markings. If you spot something unusual, don't hesitate to reach out to a trusted grading service to get it officially authenticated. Certified coins often attract the highest bids at auctions and among private collectors, who are eager to add these prized pieces to their collections. Speaking of auctions, recent sales have proven just how high the demand is for these rare New Hampshire quarters. At prestigious coin auctions and online marketplaces, error coins and pristine specimens have sold for astonishing sums, proving their enduring appeal and the excitement they generate in the collecting community. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the potential of finding a New Hampshire quarter that's worth thousands is a thrilling prospect that keeps collectors coming back for more. And now, for the moment that's going to excite every collector watching. Certain rare 2000 New Hampshire state quarters, especially those with verified mint errors and in top condition, have recently fetched incredible prices, as high as $85,000. That's right, $85,000 for a single quarter that many might overlook as everyday change. So, if you have a 2000 New Hampshire quarter in your collection, or you stumble upon one during your next coin roll hunt, give it a thorough look. This coin could be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Feel free to share your finds or ask any questions in the comments below. We love hearing about your collections and discoveries, and we're here to help you unlock the value in your coins. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about hidden numismatic treasures, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Until next time, keep your eyes sharp and your collections growing.